Hello and welcome to another Magic the Gathering draft video. It's Al here with you. This is how to draft MTG. Like, comment, subscribe. If you want to help out the channel, it's a great way to do so. It's absolutely free. We're in a, I was going to say Eldraine Lorwyn draft here. Looking at this Eardew Carrier of Dawn, 3 white, 5/5 flying lifelink. Creature spells have Convoke, and you could flip it. Give your stuff. Each other non-token creature you control is persist. That seems pretty busted. So we're gonna start there. It's an elemental, so it doesn't really put us into a creature type per se. Some other cards worth noting here: Eclipsed, Flamekin could fit the deck. Probably won't wheel though. Thoughtweth Lieutenant's a high pick. I've been impressed with these changelings overall. So definitely like a good way to sort of glue your deck together. Especially if you end up like kind of heavy off color, which you don't want to, but if you do end up there, they're a good way to sort of make things work. Anyway, nothing close to this this flying lifelinker, so we're just gonna go ahead and snap that up and see what we can support it with. So pretty interested in playing white as a result. There are no white cards in this pack aside from Wary Farmer. Probably not interested in taking it this early. Lofty Dreams, haven't seen this in play yet. Seems like it's got to be pretty good. Boggart Mischief. I want to draft this deck, but I'm going to have to get pushed into it in order to do so. Explosive Prodigy is pretty interesting. It's a elemental to go with our bomb elemental. It's in an off-color pair, but it's like a situation where we could try to draft Vivid. Dundoolin Weaver's unimpressed me. No good removal here. So it's either Lofty Dreams, I guess, or Evolving Wilds, just as a mana fixer. Not really looking to splash Eardew itself, but I'm going to take Explosive Prodigy. I think it's the best card in the pack, and I think there's a possibility of playing these two together. Excuse me. Temple Garden is a good dual land. Thoughtweft Imbuer is a good Kithkin card. Rime Chill is fine, I guess. Shimmer Wilds is fine. Cinder Strike is pretty darn interesting with Explosive Prodigy. Assistance is good. So, yeah. I mean, we're so like... Excuse me, sorry about my throat here. Just a second. Okay, hopefully I cleared that out there for you. We are so incentivized to play white. Of course, this wants us to like play black, but you don't even need to pay the black side for this to be good. That I think I'm going to take the Thoughtweft Imbuer over the Cinder Strike. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's pretty close, though. Could be wrong to do so. Unwelcome Sprite. So far is the only playable here. Feastling, again, yeah, fine. Eulogist, fine. Probably just take Feastling because it's white. I don't know. Nothing here really pulling us anywhere else. The Sprite is cool. If you cast a spell during opponent's... I mean, it's just like a 2-mana 2/1 flyer. Like, we could just play White Blue Skies with a Merfolk sub-theme. Is that better than picking up a Feastling here? No, like, direct actual synergy. Maybe I will do that. Maybe that's better than the Changeling. But I do really like the Changelings. Okay. Moonvigil Adherence, the first, like, reasonable elf card we've seen. So, elf's not looking like a thing. Kithkeeper, a good Vivid payoff. And kind of a bunch of uninteresting things. Foraging Wickermaw if we need to play multicolor. Which we're not necessarily trying to do with this start. I think I'm going to take the Kithkeeper here. The most, like, high impact card. See what we end up doing. Collective Inferno, double damage of chosen type is interesting. Dawn Blessed Pennant. Let's see. We're at 2 elemental, 3 elemental. Could see it. Dream Caesar. Wary Farmer, Changing Wayfinder. Well, Changing Wayfinder does not help our Vivid life at all. I like the Farmer in terms of the Vivid that it's bringing for us. And I like the Pennant in the sense of, like, we can get back our Eardew if it dies. Guess I'll take the farmer here. Feels like that's a pretty close one as well. Each non-creature has Conspire. You tap 2 untapped creatures, and then you can copy it. Share a color. I have no idea how good that is. Not much here. Could just take it. Glamourmite, Stalactite Dagger. Glamourmite goes in our sort of blue-white life. Guess I'll take Glamourmite. Pretty unlikely we're playing red-green and white all together. Kolrath Zealot. Pretty expensive. Cycles gives us... it's got types, too. It's got elemental types, which matter for us if we're going to end up red-white. The Dappled Celebrant is kind of cute. We don't really have the support for it at the moment. I think the Zealot's fine. Fix us early and it impacts late. Okay, pick 9 Thoughtweft Lieutenant. Pick 9. That wield. What does that mean? Telling me that Kithkin's not being drafted is what it's telling me. So I guess we're gonna take it. Or it could just be a data blip, but no, it looks like, I mean, if the Weaver's like fine, but if it's coming all the way around the table, like, I think I kind of like the Farmer a little better, actually. 2-mana 2/1 is pretty bad. Maybe there just hasn't been enough, like, good Kithkin stuff going around. I'm not sure. Not a big fan of this guy. He's a bit too small ball. Take the Fire Dot Core. There's a world where we need it for ramp. Wildvine Pummeler. Yeah, I think I like it better than the Trick. Okay, so we might be Kithkin after seeing all that stuff super late. We still could be blue-white. We still could be like some kind of weird like Vivid deck. A lot of things we could do. We're definitely not elves. I'll tell you that. Champions of the Shoal is a 4-mana 4/6. Behold a Merfolk. So if I'd taken that black-white changeling instead of Thoughtweft Imbuer. No, I like the Imbuer better. Wheeling the Kithkin stuff. I was thinking like for flexibility. When this creature becomes becomes tapped, you stun. That's so good. Okay, how many shapeshifters we got? 0. So it's gonna be pretty hard to play that. Is there anything else we want here? Liminal Hold is just an on-color removal. Probably where we're gonna want to end up. Morgan's Eyes we can't play. Personify is cute with Kithkeeper, but I think it's fine to not take that here. We'll just take an on-color removal. Deep Channel Duelist, the Merfolk Lord. Okay. Interesting. Unexpected Assistance is a nice card here. Blight Rot for removal. Assert Perfection for removal. It's on color with Thoughtweft Lieutenant. Bristlebane Outrider. Like a decent 4. I think we'd rather have removal here. Just a question of like how much weight do we want to put on the like wheeled Thoughtweft Lieutenant? I would say like a considerable amount. I think that's better than going down some kind of weird off-color route. Deep Channel Duelist is pretty dope, but we have no support for it at all. I think with our start, we just have to, and with seeing that late Kithkin, we have to sort of lean in that direction, I would say. But I do like what we're seeing here, some of this blue. We just didn't really see any blue in the first place, did we? Shimmerwild's Growth gets us to our Eardo a little faster. Splashes the black side of it, which I don't know if we really care about that. Splashes the red stuff we've got going on. We just take this 3-drop that's a changeling. Gives us Vivid too. I think we'll just take the changeling here. Yeah. Boggart Mischief again. It's calling my name. Liminal Hold, Spiral into Solitude. Probably take the Spiral just because it's cheaper. It's certainly not as good of a card, but our curve's already like kind of high. So we'll just take a Spiral here. I think that's pretty clear. Wanderwine Farewell, we're not going to play. Double Red, we're not going to play. That card's not very good. This Garblade's a cool card, but yeah, nothing really here for us. We'll just take the Spiral. All right. Another Spiral, a Cinder Strike, a Reluctant Downguard. Nah. Twin Flame Traveler's pretty cool. Whenever this becomes tapped, remove a -1/-1. So this starts as a 2/1 and grows from there. Pretty good just as a 2-drop, right? It's not very good with like our Kithkin stuff, but yeah, I think just for curve purposes, I'm interested in it. I'm interested in this this Graspling as well as a Vivid guy. Blossom Bind's good card. Dawn's Light Archer or a gnarly, gangly Stompling. Let's take the Stompling. I passed this in the last draft and regretted it. And I will take it here for the reasons I should have taken it there, as it's a creature type, and it's a good curve filler, and it gives us Vivid. Block Imposter. Which synergies do we have with that? Just like Thoughtweft Lieutenant in general. Kithkeeper, I mean, you don't really need to replay that to have it be good. Returns a creature only. Like the flying, though, is pretty relevant on this, and of course the Changeling aspect of it. I think I like it better than Timid Shield Bearer. Haven't found this format to be very, like, you need to play cheap cards or you die kind of situation, so Bark of Doran. Been hearing a little scuttle about this one. It's pretty good with, I don't know, not great with any of the stuff we have at the moment. Celebrant is a Tree Folk. Gilt Leaf Embrace. I'll take a Gilt Leaf Embrace, I guess. Could have taken Puka's Eye there. Haven't seen much Vivid stuff, though. Even though I've been talking about, like, synergies. It's all been, like, tiebreakery kind of stuff. These cards are not good. Take a Dagger because it makes a Changeling. Excuse me, and what do we got here? Bristlebane Outrider. Came all the way around. I don't know if the green is open, but I don't know. The card's got to be a little bit better than you would think. I think Shimmer Wilds is better than Puka's Eye, is my guess. It actually fixes your mana. Don't think we want to play either of those. All right. Deck's looking a little weird. Yeah, nobody's... I think it's got to be safe to say that nobody's playing Kithkin, but also it's safe to say that, like, very few Kithkin cards have been opened. Okay, well, here we see a couple here. So, whatever, Sentry. 2 mana, 2/2, first strike, lifelink, and attacks. You may put a creature with mana value X or less from your hand onto the battlefield tapped and attacking for X number of creatures you control. Yeah. So, like, are we gonna wheel Klacken Festival? And how much do we care about Klacken Festival versus just like a really good 2? Like, first strike, lifelink is really good. This does get blanked by certain stat lines. But, like, are we gonna regret? I think we got to take it over the Festival. The Festival's, like, been a little worse than I would have thought. We don't have a ton of synergy with it. We've got the 1 Lieutenant. Whoa, another one. And a Pennant. And a Flock Imposter. Feastling. So what are we getting back here? I could get down with getting Pennant back, although our creature type situation is a little bit different now. Probably just gonna get the Feastling back. I would play this Cavalry. Anyway, we're gonna take this 2-drop, obviously. There's a lot of cards we could get back here. Our removal situation, we got Assert, we've got 1 Pacifism, we've got 1 Liminal Hold. So we're looking for like 1 or 2 more. We're at 25, probably cutting these red cards at this point. Another removal spell that we asked for, 2 more. Assert Perfection, Liminal Hold, Blossoming Defense is a good card as well. In the attacking sort of deck. I'll cut these blue cards. Actually, we're more likely to play this Prodigy than anything. All right. Assert or Liminal? I think our curve can support another Liminal Hold. Our creatures are not huge. Okay, well, I mean, you never know that's going to happen. Protective Response. So this card's like doing well in the data. Is it good? It's good. It's certainly good if we wheel that Klacken. Clacken. I wonder if that's how you're supposed to say that or not. All right, I'll take it. It's instant speed removal. It's cheaper. There's Gangly Stompling here. Get rid of this dagger. Get rid of this growth. Try to streamline this a little bit. I've still liked having some top end in these decks that lean a little more aggressive. This has been a great pack for us. Now we get to take Gathering Stone here. We've got 8 Kithkin and 3 Changelings, and I'm expecting to wheel at least one more Changeling. It's only pick 5. We should be able to tighten it up a little bit more. There's all these Changelings going around here. Definitely a Gathering Stone. Pick there. All right. Timid Shield Bearer or a 4-drop. We have 2 4-drops. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we'll take the Shield Bearer here. Wary Farmer, Wicker Maw. Kithkeeper number 2. Not sure that we're even playing the first one. That's the thing. Wary Farmer number 3 we're probably also not playing, but it's on type though. Now matters for Gathering Stone, so I guess we'll take it. Nothing here for us. Take an uncommon. Puka's Eye. Okay, so we didn't wheel the festival. Rip. I mean, other decks want that too. Take a 4. Oh, okay. Feastling versus Surly Farrier. So we don't have like a ton of ways to pump this. Did we take the Bark of Doran? No. This card's really good with Bark of Doran. Make it a 4/4. Ooh, a Blossoming Defense though. I'm very interested in that. That's really good with our Eardew. Take a trick. Probably won't play the trick. Won't play this. Okay. I don't know. Kind of a boring-ish nuts and boltsy deck, but we'll see how we want to build it exactly here. A couple of cards that we could still cut that I didn't get rid of yet. Like this. This is pretty bad, right? Can only ever be a 4/4. Yeah, I don't like that. Flash enters trample indestructible +2/+0. It's on the line. Split out our creatures here. We've got 18 creatures. That's a good number for this format. Stuff that's off brand. We just have a lot of 3s. We got 6, 7 3s. We've got 5 2s. 3 4s, a 5. So yeah, are we playing Kithkeeper? We're playing Wildvine Pummeler. Those are the big questions. Yeah, I guess we'll cut this Guilt Embrace. Because these are all good, like non-creature spells. This kind of does the Guilt Embrace thing, but at less mana cost, lower mana cost. 2 more to cut. Do we just cut Kithkeeper and Wildvine? I guess. Gallant. How good are these things? 3 mana, 4/3 when it enters. Creatures you control get +1/+0. Kith can gain first strike. We're like, that's okay. We're not that aggressive though. Are we? Not going super, super wide. When another creature entered the battlefield, this is a 5/5. This is definitely better than the Foul Knight. Kithkin count matters to us, of course. We've got Thoughtweft Imbuer. We've got Thoughtweft Lieutenant. I guess we just cut these 2. I don't know. Or maybe we cut like a Wary Farmer or a Feastling. More likely, actually. What's Feastling doing for us? 2/3 is not a great stat line. We don't have ways to pump it. Do we just cut both Feastlings? Feastling like makes these high drops better though, because it counts for black. Is he cutting one Feastling? It also counts as a Kithkin. So there's also the question of, do we just cut the 2-drop Merfolk because it doesn't like do anything for our, but it does. It's not good with Gathering Stone. It's not good with Thought with Lieutenant, but it's fine with the farmers. It's fine with the Outrider. It doesn't care what the type is, right? Foul Knight makes Feastlings a little bit better. Feastling makes the Sentry a little better. I've liked having one of these pummelers. I'm gonna bring one in. We'll see. It's a little off-brand. This deck definitely not as powerful as the last Kithkin deck we had. Although the 5/5 is a better top-end bomb, but some of the starts we had in that last deck were pretty nuts. It's a good hand though. Yeah, I kind of wish we had that Bark of Doran. I think I would play it with. It's good, like pumping up these things, pumping up the Feastlings is pretty good. I think we would rock it if we had it. I don't remember what I took over it. Okay. Could just kill that straight up. But I guess we've got a nice block here on whatever they send in. Play another one of these, I guess. Why not? Don't get to put a creature into play though. The value extra less. Tapped and attacking. That's gonna be really good if we ever get that to go, but I don't know that we're even gonna really ever be able to abuse that. Opponents just assumes they're dead. I don't know if they missed a land drop or what. I don't know. It's not that scary of an opening from us, so that's an argument for playing Changeling, is that we could actually put it into play off of because we have 2 of those guys. We could put it into play. Just not that, once it's in play, it's like, who cares? Okay, opponent goes first. We don't have a 2-drop. Doesn't feel great. We need to hit a land. I don't really like this hand very much. Not knowing what they're playing, of course. I'm gonna mulligan. Yeah. I think I like this better. A little less powerful, but like we actually get to play our spells for sure and play a 2-on-2. So just keep up. Keep it. Put a forest back. On Evolving Wilds. That's a good draw for us. Okay, Island off the Wilds. Swamp. Fairies? Okay. Maybe Elves of the Splash. Lifelinker's pretty annoying. What we're trying to do. So I guess it's Wary Farmer next for us. Try to be able to block this. Okay, there's the green. Considering killing our Regery. Changeling Wayfinder. Gonna go get a swamp. Coming in for 2. Come on in. Come on in. The water's warm. Will we just trade off, actually? Excuse me. Nah. We get to grow this. We're gonna have a 3/3 next turn. Ooh, we're at 2/3. Probably a 3/3 because we weren't going to want the scries. Especially if we start missing lands. Okay, swamp into play. No attacks. Pass. Interesting. All right. So this is a 4/3. If they double block, we kind of get a 2-for-1. If they have a trick, we can save it with Feastling. If we just play Kinscare Sentry, we can start just like deploying stuff. Like next turn we can play a 3-drop and then put Bristlebane right into play. That's kind of nasty. Of course, this might die in the process. Or we like play a removal spell and then put whatever, Flock Imposter into play. I kind of think that's better than losing this for, not for nothing, but being forced to kind of make a weird play with Flock Imposter and get set back a little bit. I think I'm just going to put the Sentry in. I like what this does for us. The future turn, pass. Get my Scry, try to hit a land here. Okay, Plains will do the trick. So now we have the option to play a removal spell and get in and put one of these two into play, or play a creature and put Outrunner into play. That's a 5/5 attacker, kind of by surprise. So far, they don't have good blocks on the Sentry either. This actually helps us catch up a bit on mana too, as we've missed some stuff. So now I'm tempted to get in with everything. Because if they got to make double blocks, then that makes their life more difficult in terms of killing the Sentry itself. We just play Feastling and go for it. They could have another Flash Changeling here. Doesn't look like they have anything. Oh. Number of attacking creatures. I see. Misread that one. All right. Well, I guess we're putting it into play. Are we going to bounce anything? My bad. This Sentry's going to die for sure. But, I mean, it's not really doing anything after this turn anyways. That's so much worse than what I thought it did. It's still a really good card, though. All right. So lining up some double blocks here. We're going to get rid of these elves. And get rid of both of those. Opponent's at 16 still. Here, we'll take another farmer. Why not? Who needs lands at this point? That's a pretty good card against us. Got a lot of X2s. So this is going to grow to a 4 toughness? Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. So we could kill it here, or we could just play Outrider. And have a better attack next turn. Kind of, but we need to play a creature. It's awkward. We may need this liminal hold if they play anything. Like, they're at 16, so what, they take 5, and they play a bomb, and we just die? Kind of what's freaking me out here. I think if we just play Outrider, next turn play Wary Farmer, or that, and attack for a pile, and they won't be able to double block it, because the 2/2 can't engage. We're nowhere near closing the door on this game, so need to hold this. Need to hold the hold. Be responsible. For once. The opponent going to pass it back. We're going to play Thought Weft Imbuer. What's up? Nine. Let's go. Yeah, Imbuer, picking Imbuer over Fiesling was definitely correct in the draft, the way we did. Okay, going at 7. Take another Surveil. Yeah, I mean, anything that's interaction or a good creature, why not? Just keep it on top. Yep. Can't block the Outrider. Wonder what they're holding. I'm assuming it's another land. Or it's... I mean, if it was an Unbury or something, they would have used it by now. They've got a ton of mana. Could have put the farmer into play, I guess, actually, to make that deal more damage. Still lethal, though. Hard to block. Okay, they're going to chump with the 3/4. Oh, they might have a pump here. Or a death touch spell, maybe? No. Put farmer down. They do have an instant speed spell, because their game keeps pausing. I wonder what it is. Put a land away. Don't need that. Okay, they're going to have a look with the extractor. We're just going to block this. Put the farmer in front of it. I might put... Putting 2 farmers in front's a little risky if they did draw the death touch spell. If they drew the +3/+3, then putting only 1 creature is kind of brutal. But the death touch spell is a common, so we'll hedge against that. Holy moly! All right, Tristan's command. They took a long pause there, and then I guess they made a copy of their 2/2 and destroy target creature on the Outrider. All right, sure. So we have lethal. If we just liminal hold, not quite. They go to 1 and they have to chump block. Oh no! If we assert perfection, then they're just dead. +1/+0. Kill the token for posterity. Okay. Got there. We're back. Opponent goes first. It's an okay hand. Pummeler's a bit out of place here. Prefer to have the changeling. But we'll see. Ooh. Oh boy. Good start. Really good start. Nice deck. Thanks, dog. Sweet deck, bro. Let's put another one of these into play, see if they can deal with that. And then we would love to draw land next. Land, liminal hold. Never mind. Land, liminal hold into attack with both and put shield bearer into play would have been pretty cool. But we're not going to get to do that. Instead, still probably just playing liminal hold on the do list. Right? Or do we go Thought Weft and Viewer attack for 4? First strike. That'd be 5, actually. That's pretty good. Let's do that. With lifelink. I'll have you know. Yeah. Not a good block there to be had. The old 6-mana Wildvine Pummeler. Not looking good here. Not looking good at all. Could attack with the Preacher to gain 2 life. Oh, yeah, nice. Big turn. Huge turn. Yowza. Okay, so now we have our shot to get rid of the duelist. Still doesn't help us because they got good blocks. That's a good turn. I need to kill 2 things. So if this becomes a 3/3, this becomes a 2/2, this becomes a 1/1. Then we have good attacks again. I think we just have to finally do this. It's causing us too much of a problem. I don't know that you really need to chump here, but sure. You might want that creature. You're only at 19. Big plays. Okay, we're taking 5 in the sky here if they want to. Or more. I guess we're just blocking this guy on the ground. He's got vigilance. Doesn't matter. I suppose there's a chance they have that convoke, destroy a blocking creature. There's a risk there, but they didn't. All right, so we can spiral this, play Wary Farmer, and keep doing our thing. Or, I mean, we just play Wary Farmer, we're attacking for 6. Play Wary Farmer and Shield Bearer, we're attacking for 7. Pretty huge. Maybe we don't need to use the removal just yet. Getting attacked back. Kind of doesn't matter that much. First strike is so nasty. Yeah, I guess let's hold the removal if we can. Not pushing much damage, but they are going to have to block here, I would think. It's good for us. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's in their deck. This is a tough spot. Take 7 isn't that bad, but yeah. I think that's the right move. I think if you're, oh yeah, you're playing towards something where you need a lot of creatures in play, like you just want to have a board presence, I think, in this format. There's enough stuff going on. You can take a little bit of damage. Okay, so they get us back for 5 here. Plus another 5 in the sky. I'm gonna make this block again. Take 10. Now where are we at? If we have a 7/7 first strike lifelink, they put everything on it. We kill 1, 2, 3, and they kill our thing, or we kill 1. They can only kill that, and our thing would still die. I mean, they would lose 3 creatures though. And then we just have another one of these next turn, and we have a 5/5 lifelink flying. Have reach. It's weird how certain tree folk don't have reach. I think we're gonna do this. Go ahead and chump. Yeah, makes sense. All right. Could convoke out the pummeler, but I think we want to be able to block. A good card to have. Okay. Timely. Timely. We're going to take another 10 damage here. We can shrink the wary farm. That's pretty good, yeah. Yeah, that's a good attack. Okay. How are we going to do this? Go here. So that's 14. A lot. We'll go down to 14. They get no cards in hand. I think that's fine. We're going to gain 7 back. Yeah, I can see why this is good. Protective response is pretty nice. So we just play our pummeler and then we have this up for free. Free is good. All right. Yeah, I know. I think that was a mistake. Take that. Oh, I should have played Stompling first, I guess. Set on a point of damage here. Probably just hold at this point. I can't remember what the Wrath situation is in this format, but I think there's a reason to play this Stompling, actually. Okay. They're gonna have to draw a land at some point, and at that point, I think this one's gonna be over. Nine, 9. Oh, it's got trample. There's no way for us to like kill them straight up here, but by removing a blocker and trampling. All right. I don't think we're gonna need Blossoming Defense. If they are able to wrath us, we're gonna want to make sure we're drawing actual board present stuff. No. Alrighty. On the draw yet again. A little sketchy. Don't have green. We don't have a 2. We don't have a third land. We gotta put it back. This hand is certainly a lot better. You just put Regery back, I guess, because Imbuer's gonna love having these other Kithkin. Love these lands. A lot of nostalgia for the Urza block. Okay, that's a better 2 than what I'm gonna do. Even looks like it by the artwork. This guy's like, yeah, let's go get it. This guy's like, I don't know. Can't trade, right? Kind of interested in trading with that. Of course, they're not going to go for that. That'll be able to attack through my 2/3. Next turn, my 2/3 will be quite big. We have 5/6 with lifelink. No attacks. Okay. They don't have any double blocks that make sense here against a 5/6. I think we just go for that. I think being 0/5 is kind of gross. Like it can block for you as well. So it makes it hard to race. Especially when we got lifelinkies. Maybe I'm supposed to just play the other Feastling over this Pummeler. There's a lot of synergy with the Feastling I was not seeing before. Okay, what does this do? It's got a lot of text on it. Flying First Strike lifelink. And give something else. Flying First Strike lifelink. That's real good. I will trade with the Wellguard. And I will take 4. Okay. Gathering Stone. So this will be a 4/5. So can't die in combat. Gathering Stone is going to be the play. I mean, we could ambush a flyer with Flock Imposter, which is kind of a good idea too. Perhaps that is better. We're under a bit of pressure here. Hey, yeah, hate playing off curve though. Guess we'll see what they do with this attack. Chump like that. Oh, okay, and bounce the thing. Sure. We don't gain any life. Yeah. Preventing like 1 damage. How good is that? We just play Gathering Stone and start trying to get to accrue some long game value. We're going to be taking 8 next turn though. It's tough. It's also gains this extra life next turn. Okay, I guess I'll do the Flock Imposter. I think I've yet to actually return a creature hand with this card. Shows you it's probably a little worse than I thought it was in my set review. I've played it mostly because the Changeling. Oh geez, I should have seen that. That was face up in his hand. In their hand. Okay, well we're pretty dead. I should block the token, obviously. Bane Outrider. Yeah, it's a creature. 6/7 lifelink. We're not dead. I shouldn't say that. We're very much in this game, but we're behind. I feel like we got to trade imposters here. We do have Wildvine Pummeler coming down next turn, which is going to blank a lot of what they're trying to do. It's possible we could hang on to the imposter. At the expense of taking 2 more damage, going to 11. I think I'm going to take the damage. Pretty likely they don't have removal. I feel like they would have used it by now, one of these 2 creatures. Okay. Give the Wanderbrine Preacher. Interesting, they're not going to play it at all. All right, where are we at here? This is going to be a 6/7. They could definitely kill it with a multi-block. Kind of okay with that. Or we can attack with Bristlebane Outrider and just deal them a ton of damage. That'd be 7, that'd be almost 9. But we need to gain the life, so I think we will attack with the Feastling. They're just going to take it. Very good. We need that life. That life, gain life. Curious why they didn't play the Abigail there, just because they've only got like 2 power stuff to jump, but we didn't have any good blocks. Yikes. That's a lot of cards. So this turn we can go Gathering Stone, play this Sentry for a single mana. We could have done that last turn as well, but we wanted the reach creature. Probably gonna find some removal on this look, I would think. They actually Hitched Abigail. Oh gosh, that's a good card. Okay, land, not very exciting. I'm gonna say Kithkin. That away. Do we start attacking with the Outrider at this point? That's 10 damage that they can't block, or they could block with this thing. They could double block. They could double block, and we would get to kill both their creatures. Block Imposter is also interesting. That's 7 in the air. But they can't double block. It also has Vigilance? No, it just has Flying. We're at 18. Do kind of need to get rid of that champion. That's a good way for them to get back in this. But then they get what? Then they just get it back, right? They just get it back. They get Imposter, then they pick this up, and they get it right back. All right, I guess we'll get in with our flyer then. Ugh. No idea what this is. Oh, God. Each creature in Poke Controls loses all abilities. All right. That's a card. How much damage is that? 6, 8, 9, 13 down to 5. Don't want to lose any of my creatures. Take it. He lands. Removal would be good. This is until your next turn. Oh, it just is forever. And even if I kill this, it doesn't stop. Oh. I see. All right, then. Cannot beat that. That's really good. All right, opponent goes first. We have only one land, so we'll have to mulligan this one. Opponent also took a mulligan. And we'll keep this. It's not very good, but... Oh yeah, I forgot to put the Pummeler. Although the Pummeler was good in the last game. If they didn't have that huge 7/7 guy, would have been okay. Might put it back here, though. A Feastling makes it cost 5, and then the Farmer makes it cost 4. So I kind of... Like, we're either putting the Farmer back or the Pummeler back. We don't have that much in the way of green things in our deck. Awkward. My gut says to keep the Pummeler. The texture of this hand is like, okay, want to stabilize, maybe remove their best thing, play a big thing. I think that's what this hand wants us to do. This card might make that difficult. It was going to be a tough game to win no matter what, given we had to mulligan into a suboptimal hand. Our opponent's draw is really good. It's going to be very unlikely that we win here. But we will try our best. There's our green card. Happy with the mulligan choice at the very least. Not super impressed by this outrider though. They attack with the 3/2. We're definitely gonna block. No. Oh god, what a draw! Wow, man, what a start. Okay, we have an assert perfection. We can get rid of the duelist for us if we want, or we just play outrider. Kind of blocks most of their stuff. And then like next turn, maybe we can double spell somehow. Gonna be able to start tapping our stuff with the trapper. Just trying to think, like, we gotta just think about what makes us take the least amount of damage. So if we play Outrider this turn, and then we play Pummeler next turn, they definitely just tap Pummeler and come right through with a flyer. If we kill the Duelist, and because we want to kill Duelist and Trapper. But then we're just like opening ourselves up to like a pile of damage from because they could like, we just kill Duelist, then they go like play another Merfolk, tap the Feastling and get in for whatever 6 or 7 damage maybe. It could have been the move. Oof. Pretty hard to imagine beating this draw with anything though. So yeah, right. So now we're in that same kind of spot again, but I think if we do this, in the next turn we've got 2 pieces of removal. They won't necessarily have a good attack on the ground, but they'll be able to get in the sky for sure if they want to. And then maybe we can claw our way back into this. At least they're out of cards in hand, kind of. Okay. Yes. Land. Oh, they can pump their team, though, now with the Shield Bearer. Yikes. Yep. Okay. Could just be dead here, then. I did not see that. Okay, just the flyer. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, there's just so many pieces that we need to deal with here that we're going to have a hard time. All right. So the Trapper certainly is one such piece. The Flyer's dangerous. The Duelist is dangerous. The Shield Bearer is dangerous. Everything is dangerous. Trapper's like the most annoying of the cards, I think. So let's take care of that. Gain a little life in the process. And then we decide what's next. So this can get something back. It puts us right back into play. Probably got to deal with that. And it can get pumped up. Yeah, I don't know. Feels like we're kind of delaying the inevitable here. No good attacks, so we will send it back. We need our imbuer. That'd be a good one to draw. Okay, well at least we got by that turn. With Lieutenant. Decent. So this will be a 6/6. 7/7. Or we load up the Feastling. I think the Outrider's slightly better. Well, the Outrider's doing some work for us on defense, too. Feastling becoming a 4/5 with Trample. It's double blocked, and it's a 1-for-1 trade with The Eclipsed Marrow. Yeah, I think we put it on this guy. Push a little bit of damage here. Oh, they can pump the team actually and block this quite easily. I didn't think about that. Yep, good move. Good move. Okay. Well, we'll at least get to kill some stuff. Maybe one thing. Probably just one thing. Boo. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty bad for us. Forgot about that ability there. Well, our opponent's starting to kind of flood out a little bit here. Can take out the shield bearer, or the duelist, or the swimmer. Gotta be the shield bearer at this point. That's our biggest problem. Or the duelist. I mean, the duelist just passively giving the pump is maybe actually more annoying. They need 3 more lands for that to do anything. Yeah, I guess we'll just do this then. So can we start pressuring with the pummeler now? They can triple, or they could double, they can pump and double block. And then they're down to just a shield bearer, just a sky swimmer. Yeah, kind of into that. Getting pretty lucky here with our opponent flooding the way they are. Our turn to draw some lands as well. Fair enough. They're 2 mana away from being able to double pump. They can pump their team currently. We attack with Pummeler and Prideful Feastling. We could potentially save the Pummeler from getting killed. And pump up the Feastling, get some extra damage and gain a little life. Could also do the same with the Sentry, actually. Maybe the Sentry is slightly better to do. It's got first strike. We could actually win a combat against... No, I couldn't, right? Because if this is a 3/4, then yeah, so it's better to do the Feastling. The Feastling at the very least is just bouncing off Peddler, or it's trading for something, which I think it's not amazing, but I'm hopeful that they're not going to double block it. Oh, this is very ideal. Okay. So, Imposter could pump Pummeler, but no, I think we just get rid of this shield bearer. So we're going to bounce our Pummeler. We'll save it. This is going to get bumped. Yeah, this is very good for us. Okay. So a lot bit lucky, but we've made a couple of shrewd plays, I think, that have played to our outs and and turn this around. Not to say that it's over by any means. They want to go ahead and play that 7-7 we saw last time. We're just gonna have to scoop. So, but I thought we were like for sure dead for this entire game. So happy to be at least looking like we're gonna win. Yeah, let's go. Not a Kithkin, but so I think I'm happy to send with the Pummeler again, and the Feastling could just get double blocked by these two and die. How likely is that? Then they're like just consigning themselves to going to 2, which is pretty good for us. So I think we will send that. Yeah. I want to kill the flying creatures. Right? I think so. And let's see if that gets the job done. Yeah. Sorry. They flooded out super hard. Okay. Opponent's gonna concede. Slow and steady. And the Pummeler. What a job it did. See? I knew it was when I drafted, I knew it was good. And then I doubted it again. And it just comes up big for you. I don't know what to say. Opponent goes first. Would love a 2. His hand's like close to being good though. Got both our colors. We have a curve that makes some sense. Flock Imposter's pretty bad on the draw though. Doesn't block very well. Tempted to keep this though. Foul Knight, of course, we wish we could trade for like a 2-drop, but oh no, I don't want to see this card ever again. I'm going to see it a lot if I play this format more though. It's really good. I don't mind that. And we're not doing much here to... Okay, our opponent missed a land drop. Oh, that's pretty good for us. We'll just play this. I'm trading. I think it's... right? It's got to be right to just trade with this thing. Never not going to be a problem. Put a big boy into play. It's a world where we wait till we have 6 mana to cast our Eardew so we can protect it. So they haven't had to use any removal yet. I won't be able to block this. So we've got 6 damage to the face coming in. This card, yeah, I guess this is like a C+. I don't know that you're always playing it, so it's probably a C. But it hits hard if you need a 4. It blocks okay. It's a serviceable, for sure, a serviceable card. There's our land. But I think, again, I'll just play Imbuer. Hit them for a ton. This is 8, yeah. But they cannot block. And then we just have protection up. That's a big creature. Okay, and there's our land 5 now, so I think this is the way we wanted it to go. Oh, I should have played Irdu first, though. Because yeah, we would have lethal. Yeah, that was bad. Should have played Irdu first, and then if they don't block, we just pump with Blossoming Defense and win the game. So that was a mistake. Exile any number of target creatures at the beginning of the next end step. Return those cards to the battlefield tapped until your next turn. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to you. The beginning of the next end step. Return those cards to the battlefield tapped. And then they can't take damage. I mean, I think we have to do this. Just so that we don't die this turn. Oh, I could have convoked this out as well. Whoops. I forgot this did that. Yeah, we should have convoked out Block Imposter. So everything comes back, but they can't take damage. Cute. Well, we would not gain the life. So I guess we'll just play G-Stone. And Regery. Say go. Is that a sorcery? Oh, it's gone now. It's exiled. Yeah. How good is that, really? It's good, I guess, as an offensive card. I don't know how good it is on defense. Go ahead and save our sweet, sweet Irdu. Hey, finally using Flock Imposter for its intended purpose of saving something. How cool. So they got +2/+2 first strike then. So we will take 4. Let's not make the same mistake we made last time. Let's put into play, get maximum value out of our Bristlebane. So they do have +2/+2, and this is going to be, what, a 9? They could double block it, but not with enough damage to kill it. Oh, I should have played Shield Bearer as well. Get the extra point. All right, so here comes just a chump off that trick. Kind of a good use, I guess. Or festival. Needed that. That's gonna be good. Got yourself a 7/7 with trample. 8/8. How about that? So they have blossoming defense. This doesn't work out for us. That's the only card I can think of. Then we just kill them with Eardew, so I think this is good enough. It looks like we're moving to damage here. They leave us with a Regery. They cannot block Bristle Bayonet Rider. Ah, they did have it. Wow. Good game. Glad we thought of that one. That would have been really brutal if they'd blown us out on that attack. Woo! Nice. Hey, we go first. Look at that. No white. But we do have 2 3-drops we can actually cast, followed by Gathering Stone. I guess this is okay. It's a bit sketchy. A lot of our cards are white, but really don't like mulliganing very much. We'll have a lot of scries and stuff. Be able to look at different cards. Or we'll just draw white. That's also good. Gangly or Wary Farmer? Or Prideful? I guess it's Wary Farmer. Pretty likely to put something into play that can block a 4/2. Nope. Fair enough. Okay. I'll take a trade. So here, tempted to play Gathering Stone just to spend all our mana, but I think I'll play a 4/2, and then like next turn if we draw a land, we can double spell. Get on board is good. Gathering Stone is better later on in the game. Yeah. Let's get in. Okay. Opponent's having a weird draw. Get on board. So a little bit of puck luck for us here. Okay, there's their swamp. Eulogist. Donnie. My boy. Just double spell here. Oh, I don't have the white. Derp. Whoopsie. Still might have been the right play, but thinking we were going to get another point there. Okay. Yep. Remove. Good. That's pretty darn good, honestly. Stops our whole situation here. Do we want to play Gathering Stone here? Or do we just get on board again? We just get on board. And that kind of took care of our whole situation, didn't it? Yep. Good one. Another good one. All right, flash this in. And we got to get rid of this adherence. Get a clock back on them. And then maybe, hopefully Pummeler can hold it down for us here. Looking like that might go. Do we pacify the 5/4? Otherwise, what? We're gonna double block it. We could pump our team. That's 3/4/3/3. That's a good blocking situation. We're also at 20. We can take a hit. That's menace. We're also like cracking back potentially. They're at 7. Yeah, I think it's right to play that. The heck is this? Whenever land enters, create a 3/4. Good. All right. Okay, so we attack with everything. This gives all creatures, right? So we got 3/4, 3/3/3/3. They go 4 for sure. That gives reach probably, yep. So how else are they blocking? This has trample. So this is going to be a 7/6 trample. So they put that in front. They go to 1. So they have to probably have to double block that. Yeah, I don't see how they get out of this unscathed. I'm going to swing with all. Refolk and Forest gain indestructible. So they can save their sneakling with that, which is obviously not what they want to do with it. The play they could make, though. They got a 1. They gain 2 life. They're at 3. We either lose Shield Bearer. Okay, no, they're gonna. I think we pump. We're gonna lose Shield Bearer either way, but killing their creature's gonna be meaningful there. And we can just like, if all they do next turn is make a Tree Folk, they're just dead. Oh no, because they'll be able to play this 2/2 as well. Oh, they're actually not even dead to that, but they didn't see what they wanted to see there, so alrighty. We're back. Opponent goes first. Hand looks good. Go ahead and keep it. Just keep it. Okay. See what we can do here. No 3-drop either. Four 2 flash. Yep. That's all right. 1 for 1. They don't always have it. This is nice for this deck, though, because it turns on their stuff that cares about the elf in the yard and all that. Go ahead and cast. I think Imbuer gets us in for an extra 2. That's better than Flock Imposter. Don't want to cast removal. Don't need land. The scrying or the surveilling on these is something I don't think I fully appreciate the value of. It's quite nice. We've had a lot of games where we've put lands away with this and with Gathering Stone. That's been pretty meaningful. Okay, they're going to use 2 removal spells to kill Imbuer. Respect. Sadly can't save it. Get rid of these lands. Pretty big. But we don't have much going on here. We're gonna need to kill that for sure. That's a problem. Miss. Good. Trades here, I'm assuming. Yep. Oh, they've got a... Okay, yep. Get a 2/2 out of the deal. Now they're empty-handed. So we're in a good position. We're in a good spot here. Looks like they may have the Unbury, perhaps? No plays. Do you want to get Flock Imposter in here? I think so. Get that in there. Oh yeah, finally. Get the trigger on that. That's funny. I don't even know if that was correct. Go to 1. The card selection in this matchup was so big. We put so many lands in the graveyard. And that was the difference. And being able to remove their Gathering Stone. I guess we only put 2 lands in the graveyard, but it felt like we had a lot of opportunities to control our fate there, whereas the opponent was top decking. I guess we were also like hitting non-lands. Yeah, dig that farmer, man. That run made me really appreciate the farmer. Got the old trophy too. That doesn't hurt. Thanks for watching, everyone. As always, like, subscribe, comment to help the channel. Any questions, anytime, hit me up in the comments. I'm happy to answer as best I can. Try to help folks out. Yeah. Talk to you next time. Bye for now.